Bronies video. The third season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic seems to be not too far off now, and some of the spoilers for it look frickin' amazing. But we aren't there yet, so in the meantime, here's another show that you might enjoy checking out. This is not an equine-related title like my last two Brony recommendation videos, but I picked this one because it, like Friendship is Magic, is a very girly-looking title that managed to garner an adult male fan base. So try not to judge it just based on the title. This is Princess Tutu. Ballet-themed magical girl show. However, it is one of those shows that managed to completely redefine its genre, taking the known formulas and tropes, flipping them upside down, and spinning them on their heads. It is about a duck who turns into a girl, who turns into Princess Tutu in order to help restore pieces of a storybook prince's shattered heart. And it all takes place at a ballet school, and everything is ballet-oriented. Now, this might sound like a silly little premise, but don't make any assumptions about the story or the characters. This is expertly written, and nothing is as it seems. It's very in keeping with ballet stories in general, and it plays out like a fairy tale at first, but quickly develops into something other entirely. The characters contend not just with each other, but also with the mysterious author of their story, making it a very fate-oriented tale. The natures of fate and love are the two central themes, and the story manages to take several very dark turns, and the atmosphere gets progressively heavier right up until its conclusion, which is very different than you might expect. The artwork is very iconic, a very simplistic anime style that conveys emotions very well. It's sweet and effective and flows excellently. Its humor is a little strange. It's got several just bizarre characters that people find either annoying or funny, depending on if it jives with your own sense of humor. Like the cat teacher who's obsessed with marriage, or the strangely sadistic best friend who seems oddly pleased whenever something bad happens to her friends. But these touches just further go towards the idea that all of this is taking place in what is essentially a storybook world, or at least a world that has been infected by storybook constructs. All of the characters are incredibly tragic figures in one way or another. The prince himself is a non-character in that he doesn't actually have any personality to speak of and is a passive observer pulled along by the flow of the story, while Tutu and the others control his fate. The concept of Tutu being a duck turned into a princess is a really neat inversion of the Swan Princess story, and the villainous rival's haunted past is particularly dark. I do enjoy the subtitled version a lot more than the English dub. I feel that the English voice actors were trying too hard to make it sound like a silly, goofy kids cartoon, and it didn't really fit the mature mood of the story to me. The music is all classical from various ballet plays, and it gives it a really sweeping, grandiose feel. It really sets the tone and mood well, and will be a delight to classical fans. There is just so much to love about this show. Although discussing the writing and plot turns without spoiling anything is a little bit difficult because there are so many twists in here that will take you completely off guard. Especially coming from a show that is aimed at young girls, this is an incredibly well done piece of work filled with mature subject matter and dark tones. It is a shining example of the magical girl genre, and just as an anime in general, it is one of the greats that any anime fan should definitely watch. I particularly want to recommend it to Bronies because I believe that Bronies will be most open to the idea of giving what is objectively a very girly looking show a shot, and will appreciate the stellar writing and concepts in this piece. It's memorable, it's well executed, and it's something particularly rare. It's something that I would honestly have to call truly unique. that you enjoyed this video and that I maybe managed to spark your interest in this show. It's 26 episodes long, and hopefully we'll be able to tide you over until we finally see the release of the new season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, which you can be sure that I will make a video on once it's out, of course. Please do like, comment, and subscribe, add me on Facebook or Twitter, and give me some more suggestions for titles that I can add to my list. Next week I'm going to talk about something very different, a dark post-apocalyptic sci-fi art film. So tune back in for that then. Bye!